Make the ground shake.
How's everybody doing? This is Cal here from CalCraft. Alright, I built another simple starting survival house. Yes, let's jump to it. I'm going to cover this one in first person. I think it'd be a little bit more fun. Look at it filling the screen. This is just a very simple starting survival house. Now the reason I say that is because it's made with these very easily accessible resources. Oak and birch, you see them right over here. That makes it simple. In terms of survival, it's not exactly the build that needs to be simple, it's the resources. Now if you follow the CalCraft channel, you've heard me say that plenty of times. But that's why I label it as what it is. What do you think? How does it look? I think it turned out pretty good. It's kind of a skewed upside down U shape. If we fly above, we can see that it's got that upside down U shape coming towards us. Little bump in the back just to give it some depth, but yeah, it's got a cool shape to it. I like messing around with different shapes in a house, coming up with something cool. So that's what I did with this one. So yes, the front sides, little big glass windows on both sides. This build is symmetrical, so it matches up across both ways. As we come up, we got a little bit of bushes, some cobblestone walking in. Nice little porch to hang out. That gives it a cool detailed look. And it's a good look at the, the mountain, the scenery all around you. But yeah, we can come on inside the house and I'll check out the rest of the exterior in a little bit. But I want to show off these glass windows, skylights that you'll see on the exterior. See, these are a key detail because they filled the entire house with so much light, and I love how it turned out. You can see from outside those skylights right here and there, and a few more on the back of the house. Wrap it up and put some shape in the roof. The fully oak stair roof was really throwing me, so I added in those skylights just to give it some different shape and detail. Now we'll come to the side since I'm already over here. A little bit of detail with the fence posts along here. Make sure the wall is not too flat. That's also why we had the birch stairs in. Got a window. Looks pretty solid. And then it comes back and reflects those same styles over on the back over here. We got the window. We got the birch flipped upside down. A couple of trap doors. Some bushes to wrap it around the side. And that same symmetrical side over here. Tidying it up. Making a cool looking starting survival house. It's not too big, it's not too small. You have plenty of room for all the activities you want to build up inside your interior here, but it's also pretty manageable to build with not too many resources. And again, all those resources are accessible right outside your front door with the oak and the birch forest surrounding you. Fully birch and oak on the house. Of course, you got some cobble here, some glass that you can smelt with the sand that you get from a lake or a river nearby, but it comes together nicely. It's not any crazy quartz resources. It's materials you can literally build in the first few nights as you gather up your wood and other easy to gather resources. So yes, hopefully you like the build. You can check out the house from an outside exterior angle like this mountain and see it looks awesome from up here too. Really like how it turned out. I like the shape we went on this one. It's kind of a unique shape, but it's easy to build. Oh, and if you haven't seen this house yet, there's a card up in the top right you can click on and go to that video. It's a pretty cool house too. But yes, this basic starting survival house. I would love to see you guys build it. Now, I'm not doing full block by block tutorials anymore, but I can do an image tutorial for this one because again, I think this would be a fun house to build in the survival world. Straight away the view from the front. Pretty easy to gather and know what you got to do with it just from this view. You know, the two extensions on the side are 6 blocks wide. It goes log, plank, window, window, plank, log. Simple enough. There's plenty of blocks and details in between to get the middle width, but if you can't get it, it's 8 blocks wide. Details out front are all pretty noticeable. I think you guys can build it from there. Now this is an important angle. It gets the porch. You can see it comes 3 oak planks off that front log. There's another log at the back, and then that's the front entrance wall extending across right there. You got 1 block in depth for the porch. This image should help you out in building this part. Now coming to the side, this image isn't going to be as helpful as the one I'll give you in just a second, but I wanted you to have this angle just to reference it, just in case you needed it. Here's the image that's going to help you out. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 blocks in between those oak logs. So that's the depth back that the house extends. You can see the different details. I'm sure you can get them from this image. Again, I wanted you to have this angle just to reference right quick, just in case you need it. And then we get to the back of the house. See, pretty simple, right? Not too much craziness going on with this house. There's 4 blocks coming from the very edges of those oak logs. They come in, and then we have a little segment popping out just to give it some depth in the build. So you'll see those 2 more oak logs and then 8 blocks in between right there. Details are easy to get, and you should be able to build it from there. The other side is symmetrical, so it's just reflective from the far side that we just covered. But here's the images just in case you need them. Now roofs can be tricky. The key is to just extend it out 1 so it's overhanging, and then follow along from there. That's what I did, and you'll see a patch of birch slabs right there extending over the porch just to keep it covered. And here's one last image of the roofs to try and help you out. This shows where the skylights should go and covers the rest of the build. So yes, hopefully you can build it from there. So yes, it's a simple starting survival house. Hopefully you liked it, got some inspiration from it, and or are trying to build it. Regardless of your purpose, hopefully you enjoyed. If you like this video and you want to check out more, make sure to subscribe to the Calcraft channel. To be honest, I don't want the channel to get stale, so there's going to be new creative things here in the future. I don't like being boring, and I don't want my channel to get boring. So yes, don't worry, Calcraft community, I'll keep it interesting. But that's it for this house in this video. Comment down below if you like the house. I love hearing feedback. And if you get a chance to build it. But that's it.
Make the ground shake.